So, have you ever played the Escapist 2 and ever thought to yourself, man, I hate the guards and dogs. I wish there was a way I could permanently get rid of them. Well, this tutorial video here is the right video for you. So, let's get right into it. So, I usually like to use the first day to set up everything. All you need is a screwdriver minimum and to find a vent on the floor, which is technically all you really need. But I like to get set up a bit more, like getting 70 intellect. Again, you technically don't need 70 intellect. You could probably get 60, or hell, don't even need some at all. But it's all dependent on the prison you do. I'm doing HP Offshore as an example prison. Some prisons will require you to get a fake red key. Others will require you to take a whole trip across the map, and some others just straight up are really difficult. But as long as you can find a floor vent, aka a vent on the floor, you can perform this glitch. It's very similar to burying guards underground, but very, very different. Well, not very different, but more like it has a different setup. So here I get my intellect to 7 because I like to get a super whip, the objectively best weapon in the game, because it has the same stats as the super metal baton, but it's just way easier to get compared to the super metal baton. So it's just objectively the best weapon. And I also like to get to 70 strength. That's the way I can 2-shot every guard and 3-shot hot riot guards. It makes slaying guards really easy. So pretty much just get your intellect up, and depending on the prison, and try to find yourself a screwdriver because you need a vent cover. This might work with the fake vent cover, but I recommend just using a normal vent cover just to be safe. Alright, so now that you are all set up with your floor vent unscrewed and you're prepped and ready with your stats and stuff, pretty much whenever you're ready, obviously find a floor vent and unscrew it. Do not throw out the vent cover. Then find the nearest guard and then just give him a good old whack. Then lead them into the vent. You want them to enter the vent alongside you, and then murder them. Knock them out in cold blood. Obviously, I make that mistake here because I kind of was like being a bit slow, but still. Anyways, pretty much just. You could also take their key/key card, and you won't need to worry about them losing it forever. And a lockdown happening, obviously. Yeah. Now, time your vent cover. You see, when the medic enters the vent, put the cover onto the vent. And now the medic should be stuck inside of there forever. And when I say forever, I mean forever. So, yeah. And if you're in an outside area, just try and, like, pop the sniper bug, as you can see here, allowing you to walk outside. I did get damage reported, unfortunately. I also, like, was in a pretty bad spot, low health. So I had to, like, train this guard like I was training zombies and caught zombies. So I pretty much just baited them out and then popped the sniper bug. Then lure them down into my vent. I set it up, as you saw. So you can either A, murder guards underground, or B, murder them inside of a vent. It doesn't really matter which one, but big old warning. Make sure that you don't unscrew any vents relating to the guard/dogs that are inside the vent you use. If you do, they will get set free and the glitch will be ruined. You can't reset it up. They will break free again. So just either A, dig a hole underground, or B, find an entirely separate vent. I recommend burying a guard inside of a vent that you guarantee won't use for fast travel and such. So just use a vent that's completely useless, and then just lead any and all guards into your spot that you chose to kill all the guards in. Yeah, happy slaying. So now we move on to burying the dogs. Now, when you bury the dogs, you want to have a second player or a friend to help you cooperate with, and have them just stand in this vent and have a lockdown proc. Make sure they do the lockdown, not you. So either miss roll call or just trip something outside, I guess. Anything that causes a lockdown, really, and then just wait. So once you're done waiting, now just wait again. Wait for the dogs to come after them. There will always be two dogs. Two dogs that are designated to hunt down everybody hunt down the person who caused a lockdown. Wait for both of them to enter the vent and maul the person to death. And once both dogs are in the vent, have your second player / friend drop out after you've covered the vent, and there you go. The dogs are now buried. Bear in mind, you can from here on out cause as many lockdowns as you want, and there will be no repercussions. So yeah, as long as you can like avoid dying to snipers somehow, you could just pretty just do whatever you want. Like have a free escape, or like if you really won't feel insane, excavate the prison. Only a moron would do that. You can also, like, tie guards up and bring them out of the vent. And when they leave the vent, you can kill them again, and the medic won't come for them. They'll never find the body for some reason. This game is made with spaghetti noodles. So yeah, now that you know how to bury the dogs and guards permanently, it doesn't matter whether if you leave your save and come back to it or not. The medic won't break free, and no medics will come find the other guards. So now you're free to do just whatever you want. So you either do the aforementioned dumb idea, or just escape with a free escape, or just hell, maybe like play around with the game. So yeah.